Hey everyone, Andrew here, and welcome to my car channel. I wanted a place to talk about car technology and stories, whether that be IRL or acceleracers, and I didn't think that would fit on the gaming channel, so I made a new channel. Cars have kind of been a new passion of mine in the last few years. That hasn't always been the case. I grew up playing with Hot Wheels and playing racing games, but I never really understood why you would spend $100,000 on a car when a $5,000 car can get you from point A to point B just the same. And I think I even say that in a video that I made in 2017. But in 2018, I started watching some videos on supercars and starting to get like, oh yeah, those look cool. I like learning how things work, and so I started researching and learning about how everything in a car works, and I have been sucked in ever since. But it's not just about looks or learning. Those are two aspects of it. What really cemented it for me was January of 2019. I was going to a friend's house, and he lives 40 plus minutes out in the middle of nowhere, and there's no one around on these high-speed roads, and so I thought it would be a perfect time to test the 0 to 60 on my car. And so I did, and I freaking loved it. Here's a clip from right after it.
It says 8 seconds, and that's pretty fun. It's not like an amazing 0 to 60 whatsoever, and I did lose grip on launch, but after that it was flying, and oh my goodness, is that fun. Boy, do I need to get a sports car.
I did 0 to 60 in 8 seconds, which is pretty slow, but it's actually fast enough to have fun. And I think my car can actually go faster because, one, I had wheel spin off the launch, but I didn't know at the time, my car was actually missing in 2 of its 6 cylinders, and I was at elevation, so I probably was making 150 horsepower or something when it should be making like 250 horsepower. What I didn't understand until that moment was the feeling that cars give you. The feeling of getting kicked back in your seat from the G-forces, and the feeling of not being able to understand how a man-made machine can accelerate that fast. The sound of an engine revving at 6,000 plus RPM. Ever since I've been hooked, and since then I've been learning how to fix them, how to make parts for them, the little details that you can do to make them go faster, how to set up the suspension on a car, how to tune a car, everything. You name it, I've researched it. I've had some great opportunities since then, which I'll talk about in future videos. It's something I've had a lot of fun with recently, and I want to share with you guys and talk about some in-depth stuff that maybe no one's talked about before. So if you like Hot Wheels acceleracers and technical stuff about cars, I hope to see you next time.